Wheelchair basketball.
One.
Wheelchair basketball.
We're recording and we're live.
Hey!
Wheelchair basketball.
It's me, the fourth guy's back. Welcome to A Literal Show. I'm back, Mike James. To my left is George Young. Diagonally from me is Charlie Chapman Fletcher. And directly across from me is William the Butcher Christensen.
Oh, shit.
And
that's a sick name I just got.
Yeah,
I got Charlie Chapman.
Here we go.
Jordy.
I haven't recorded in a long time. Quick things to round up what I've been doing for the past month.
Go.
I currently weigh 15 and a half stone. I'm intermittent fasting. Last week I had a marginal emotional breakdown. I'm addicted to TikTok. I almost spent $1,600 on a chair. I miss you guys.
Okay, hold on real quick. 15 stone. How much is that?
Oh, it's 215 lbs.
Good. Wait, so is that a drop? Did you go down?
Oh,
or
no,
up?
that's
That's
You
a
beefed up.
25 pound increase.
2 weeks ago, intermittent fasting. I was walking around before that around 205.
What's that? What's
Gotcha.
intermittent fasting? Is that not eating between lunch and dinner?
Fast,
So
intermittently.
there's three not official, but three ways
Oh,
normally
that
people
was like
intermittent
going
fast.
to bed at night,
Okay.
not eating in your sleep.
Well, that is part of it
Mm-hmm.
because I wasn't also eating in my sleep before. But it's 16-8, so 16 off, 8 on. So from 12 to 8, I can eat, and then from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. the following day, no food.
And this has helped you gain?
No. I just started this, like I said, about 2 weeks ago.
Gotcha.
My girlfriend and I both did, and I thought it was going to be worse, but it's really not because when you're hungry in the morning, I have a cup of coffee,
Mhm.
and that's sated until lunchtime.
Let me ask
Gotcha.
you something. Who's intermittent faster?
Guys, thank you so much for having me back.
All
I
right,
appreciate it.
and it's a wrap. This was a literal
that's
show.
gonna
Check
conclude
us out on the Instabook.
Yeah, so I left the show and I just wasn't having a good time with anything, and it just kept mounting higher and higher, and shit just got overwhelming, and just everything all at once. And usually I bottle everything up, but I have like one breakdown every like 5 years, so that was due. I was overdue for a breakdown.
Okay. What did you do for your breakdown? Did you?
I took like 4 days off of work last minute.
Mhm.
I just told my boss I was having. I actually had the conversation I had was like, I'm not mentally ready. I can't really work. I'm having, I think, a mental breakdown, and I just need some time. So I'll let you know when I'm ready. And he's like, take all the, because probably most people aren't that upfront about it.
Right.
And I was like, I'm flat tired. My daughter's dying. My second grandma's dead. Whatever the excuses are. So
Look, all 8 of my grandmas are dead.
And a
Right
tragic
now.
family reunion bus crash.
Yeah, all the grandmas came together, and they were in
I can't believe I've
one.
lost all of them.
They're in one big, one of those big Mercedes utility vans.
Can I get that,
And it just went off a
opener,
bridge,
please?
and now I have a bunch of dead Grammys. So
Yeah.
many funerals.
How many dead Oscars, though?
Dead
So that's what
Grammys.
I've been up to.
Wait, but hold on.
I
Let's
wanna
talk
go-
about
yeah, go ahead.
your
I want to go back
TikTok
to the
addiction.
$1,500
Oh, yes.
chair.
We'll talk about that next.
I will
but-
cover that next. TikTok.
I'll just be over here fucking myself.
I lo-
All right.
Turn the camera
well,
on,
luckily,
Charlie.
the lower third of you is not on screen. So TikTok has really filled the void that was my addiction to Vine back in the day. It's
He
the
was my
closest
favorite
thing.
character in Return to Oz.
That was a scary movie.
It was.
Nothing, guys?
We're going to talk more about that in a second, you
Yeah,
fucking weirdo.
because I
But
definitely need to
let's
shine
go.
some light. And I will find myself, and also my girlfriend will find me just on the couch in the same position for like an hour, TV off, but I'm on the couch just going through TikTok.
TikToking?
got it.
It's just enough short bursts of comedy. I mean, obviously there's tons of garbage on it because it's mostly, and we'll get to this part, mostly
Children?
high schoolers. Yeah. Which is also makes me feel really fucking
So you
bizarre
find
and
yourself
weird.
sitting on your couch for hours at a time watching high schoolers on your phone.
Yes.
Correct.
The
that is a
FBI
fact.
might be concerned.
Whenever
about
I'm
you.
not surveilling them in the school zone.
Oh my God.
Mm.
And then, like I said, it gets really weird because most of them are fucking high school girls.
Good.
And I've been
Go
out of the
on,
school. I've
slower.
been out of the school circuit since I dropped out of college, and I also don't hang around a lot of young people. But Jesus fucking Christ, I feel like old because now I think that people that are way young people are now getting way overdeveloped.
Yep.
Even when I was in school, and that was being talked about then. Oh wow, girls your age never, whatever.
You know what it
And
is?
it's like weird now because there's old men. Sometimes I go to the comments because that's what the comedy is. Is in the comments of these videos, and it's just
I
fucking.
feel like
it
that
makes
would
you
be
feel
where the horror is.
weird. And then sometimes the girls lean into it, and they're like, "Hey, if you jerked off to this video, can you just give me Venmo me $5?" And you go to the profile, and the girl's like, 15. This is just a joke. Have you seen me? And it's like, and that's usually about the time I turn it off.
Right before you
No,
Venmo
all right,
them.
TikTok is that thing that always pops up that it shows people dancing or like singing side by side on
It's
each
Vine.
other. Oh, it's Vine.
It's exactly
in
Vine.
essence,
Vine.
yeah. So TikTok came from an app called Musical.ly.
I
Do you
remember
you had a
Musical.ly.
bunch of your friends that annoyed the shit out of you because they lip sync to songs and then they post a video? This
Okay.
app came from that. So it
Okay.
used to be people just lip syncing to music. Some people still do that, but now it's just evolved into short bursts of comedy or people doing trendy dances or live memes, I'm calling them now.
Yeah.
And mostly it's funny. Some of it's garbage. And the other third is like the weird deep web style borderline pedophilia. That's when I usually shut the fucking app off.
Yep.
But it's funny enough that I
After you
keep
get the
opening
towel.
it back up and I'm like,
Hope there's no weird kitty porn on here.
Well, so my
Nope,
rule
today
is
there is.
My rule is before I follow somebody, my rule is I'll go to if I think they're funny, I'll go to the profile and sometimes we'll put their age because it's fucking hard to tell sometimes. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't say 18 plus or nobody under the age of 18, I won't even.
Got it.
Yeah, it has to say somewhere on there. Oh, 21, oh, 18, oh, 19.
Yeah.
Sometimes like 14. I'm like, oh my Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Because even though it's not a sexual thing, I feel bizarre even like following them on social media.
Yeah,
True.
that's weird.
You know what I mean? Like that's just how I view it.
It's already hard enough with like your nephew or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
I,
following your 9-year-old nephew. That's strange enough.
wait, do you have a 9-year-old nephew that you follow on social media?
Yes.
He
I
has
think
social
he's
media?
9. Yeah.
You think he's
Oh.
9?
Yeah.
Okay.
9.
Okay. And he's
Anyway.
heavily German.
But I keep opening it and I spend tons of way too much fucking time on it.
Got it.
And I'm annoying the shit out of my girlfriend now because we're in bed
Mhm.
and it's just, 10-second blurbs of really shitty music over and over, the same song. And she just like, sometimes just reaches over and grips my fucking bicep. And I'm like, it's time to go to bed now, I guess. Okay, the chair.
Yes.
Have any of you ever heard of a Herman Miller Eames chair?
Yes, I have.
Aha.
I've have.
Okay, I was in a house the other day.
Nope.
Part of my job,
Never heard of it.
not a B&E.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Part of my job. And
Kind of feel like because you felt the need to clarify, it may have been a B&E.
no, I just know you guys well enough. I wanted to cut that joke off at the pass.
Yeah, okay.
So, and it's
Fuck,
it's
I
gentleman's home,
got nothing now.
and it just kind of like stood out. He had just moved in. It was the only piece of furniture also in the room besides a bunch of boxes and a weird like dining room chairs.
His Herman Munster chair.
And yeah, it's a monster chair. And I was like, and at the end, once we did the deal and everything, I was like, hey,
Oh, you don't even pour it
What-
in a glass anymore.
where'd you get
just
this? I
hobo
know.
style, straight out the bottle. Sorry.
I was like, where'd you get
Yeah.
this chair? And he's like, sit in it. But he immediately had the knowing face. Like, I
Did you
can't wait
think
to educate this young man on what a comfortable chair is.
If I'm in a strange man's house
Mhm.
and
Oh,
I
that-
go, hey, that's an interesting piece of furniture, and
Hey,
he
he
goes,
also had a strange wife.
but okay, so doesn't really add anything else to it. But so if I'm in a stranger's house and I go, hey, that's an interesting piece of furniture, and they go, get in it. My first thing is, I'm gonna get fucked. I'm getting fucked right
Yeah.
now by a strange
the
person.
difference is you'd probably say that to like a Chinese sex swing hanging in the living room.
That's a strange piece of furniture. Get in it.
That's a real Mr. Bean moment.
All
Oh, I
right.
really like your chair in the living room. And it's obviously a sex swing.
Yeah.
So I went
I
over
just
and I
put my
sat
legs
in
in
it,
these stirrups.
and it's got a little ottoman in front of it, and I put my legs up, and he folded his arms just like a proud dad almost. He's like,
Hold on. It's only $1,600.
no, hang on, I'm getting to this. And he's like, what do you think? I'm like, this is amazing. Like the way that it's like a 15-degree angle. It's like the cushion's perfect. I'm like, where did you get this? And he goes, I've had that chair for 40 years. I get it reupholstered about every 10. I'm like, what? What is this? And he's like, you ever heard of an Eames chair? Herman Miller Eames chair? I'm like, no. And he goes, well, it's a mid-century chair it was made originally in the 50s. And now a lot of furniture companies have created replicas because if you want a Herman Miller Eames chair, they're $6,000.
Got it.
All handmade everything.
I'm listening. I'm listening.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm having to Google it right
Yeah.
now. 'cause I
So
wanna know what
anyway,
it's
it
about.
also uses aniline leather, which who's familiar with that phrase? Aniline leather.
Nope.
Okay. Aniline leather means the entire piece of fabric has to be completely unmarred and unmarked by
I
anything.
know what anal time leather means.
What does that mean?
I don't think you do. Because
Yeah, let's hear it,
go ahead.
Charlie.
Yeah, no. Hit us with that quick definition.
You got really upset. Like that's your thing, and
Only
nobody
I
else should
know what
about
anal
that.
time leather is.
I just assume it's your assless chaps, and that's when
Oh,
you put those
like-
on.
Wouldn't that be
It's leather.
anti-anal
That
time
means it's
leather?
anal
no,
time.
that means
No
it's
leather.
anal time for him.
No, no.
Got
Oh.
it. Got it.
Okay.
Good.
Anyway, so that means the entire piece
Thank you
of
for
leather.
clarifying.
You asshole! I just typed in anal time leather.
You suck at Google.
So it means that the entire piece of leather they use has to be completely unmarred and unmarked, which less than 5% of leather used for upholstery qualifies. So
Okay.
analyze. So it means it's very expensive. Anyway.
Right.
Because the original is about $6,000. And and I looked it up and did my own research. People literally have this chair like a family heirloom. Like it's a big deal to have one because they're so fucking expensive. Anyway, he had a replica. Don't know who made the replica that he had, but it was just a replica. I'm like, this is amazing. And he's like, yeah. So if you're interested, Google it. And the replica though is obviously the way you want to go. I was like, absolutely. So after all my research, because when I get a bug in my head about something, especially a new thing I want to buy, I just spend the next 48 hours researching the absolute shit out of it. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like I'm a self-made expert.
Impulse.
Yes. So I came across two.
When I lived with him, he came home one day with a $200 pillow.
I still use that pillow.
You fucking lunatic.
It's amazing,
on,
man.
Man.
Car accident. Shut up.
Luckily mine was BOGO.
Oh, by the way, we have to go back after you're done.
Okay.
We have to go back to that car accident.
Okay.
Okay.
Pause.
It sounds
Interesting.
painful, but
Yeah.
okay.
So the two chairs I was actually looking at, like possibly buying. One was a $600 replica on Amazon. $600. I'm like, okay, so it's still a lot of money, but that's in the immediate realm of possibility. If it's something that will, I can sit and enjoy and hold forever. But then I started looking at reviews and it's like, it creaks. Or, the screw holes sometimes are filled with glue. Obviously, it was a rush job, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then I found a actual replica where they bought the original Herman Miller molds. And so the shells and everything are the actual to design. And that's $1,600. I was like, okay, that's a big difference. So I was looking at it and I was talking to my girlfriend and she's like, you know what? If that's what you want, just get it. And I'm like, no, this is not the conversation I wanted to have with you. You're
supposed to fucking talk me out of it.
You're supposed to be the voice of reason here.
That's what I need because I will buy it, whether I should or shouldn't.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter. So I really stopped myself. I closed Amazon and I closed the other website I had up and I emailed the furniture company asking additional questions about it because I'm a fucking moron.
Yeah. Tell
Anyway,
me
but I
all
was like-
about this chair's flaws and why I don't want it.
So, but all the research I did, people literally had these chairs for 40, 50, 60 years. It's crazy. So I decided not to buy it at all yet.
Pussy.
But because my plan is to buy a home next year.
Okay,
So
fun.
I'm not trying to get any other additional big purchases right now. So thank God cooler has prevailed. But as soon as I move in, that will be the first purchase I make after
Post-house purchase.
Exactly. But I plan on getting the actual replica one. It's no joke. That thing is legit as fuck.
That's
So,
a fun-
did you finally Google one? Did you see what it
Yeah,
looks like?
I saw it. It looks interesting. It doesn't look like something I'd spend $1,600 on. I mean, this chair better blow me.
We have to. Well, luckily I live with someone who will do
you
that
pause
while I'm
for a
sitting in
second?
it.
There you
So
go. No,
That's cool.
What is pause for a
so
second?
what is-
Does the chair blow you?
what is the what is?
yeah, sorry.
I mean, is it just because? The reason I'm asking is it because you have a back injury that
Couple
makes
things.
the chair so great?
So a couple
Or,
things,
like,
and this is besides my self-justification, which you have to take into account. I will justify anything if it serves my purposes. So including that.
What if it serves your purposes?
Yeah, don't forget about your dolphins.
Damn, I was really hoping we get a really uncomfortable silence after that. So
I won't allow it.
one, yeah, no joke. Not anything that's gonna really fuck my life up. Luckily, I don't play sports or anything, but I do have a lot of lingering back issues from the car accident. It's just a pain management game now.
car
let
accident,
them
by the way,
linger?
is my fault.
It is Charlie's fault. What?
Do you have to let them linger, your back issues?
Oh,
Do you have to? Do you have to let it linger?
such a fool
I'm such a fool.
around your finger.
we're gonna get DMCA takedown.
Five episodes of this since you left.
Okay, that's great. So anyway,
Just
so yeah, I do have back
uncomfortable
issues.
music breaks.
And I play a shitload of video games. I watch a shitload of TV. Keeps me, I'm an escapist, so I like to just lose myself in that shit to calm down.
That's my screen name.
I know you're going to say that. It is true. But anyway, so if I could have something I could sit in for a long periods of time with no back pain, because now back pain is just a part of my life.
Mm-hmm.
And that chair seems to be set up in a way that is at an angle that's supportive, but it's not too far back. It doesn't recline.
is it
so
nurturing?
It's supportive, but it's not overbearing. It's not in your ear
Yeah,
going,
it's
you
not
need to do
nagging
this.
me at all.
You need to fucking do
So
this.
I do think it'd be a worthy purchase for me specifically. Should
Got
I
it.
probably get the $600 version? Yeah.
No,
Will I?
Can you-
because if I'm of a mind where if I'm gonna fucking buy something,
you're gonna buy
I'm gonna
something.
buy
All right,
something.
so can you find a place that's got the $600 version and go test it?
haha. So the closest showroom, because of course I did, is in California. So no, and the only
Shit.
one they have on display is the actual $6,000
No.
Herman Miller Eames chair.
For those of you tuning in, Mike's back injury, by the way.
Is your fault, I
It's
understand?
my fault. Yeah.
Go ahead, Charlie.
Regale us, you piece of shit. What'd you do?
I am a real fucking scumbag.
I was with a passenger that day.
Yeah, he did. All right. So how many years ago was it?
2015, August 8th.
Yep. August 8th, 2015. So Mike comes into
Yeah, I don't
my
scroll.
restaurant.
I don't scroll lines on my wall counting the fucking days so I get revenge.
He comes into my restaurant. He sits in my section. We're hanging out. We're talking. And he made some comment as he was getting ready to leave. We were going into football season.
Miami Dolphins. Yeah. They're the worst.
So he starts talking shit about the Dolphins, and he's getting ready to leave. And I said, you know what? Fuck you, man. I hope you total your car on the way home.
I hope you get in a car accident, he said to me as I was walking out.
And about 20 minutes later, he sends me a picture. He totaled his car on I-95.
Quick question. When you got that photo, did you think that I was of a mind where I would doctor something or Google an image of my car totaled to send to you to make you feel bad? Or you're like, oh, you're legitimately in a car accident?
No, when I saw it, I was just like, wow, am I on like some kind of a fucking hidden camera show? Did this actually happen?
Where's Ashton? Where is he?
Yeah, it sucked.
Yeah,
that sucked, man.
So
it's not your fault.
So let me ask you this.
It's funny.
I think I might have. I willed it. I put it out there into the universe because I thought it might happen.
Let me ask you this. Let's do a little gotcha journalism here, Mike.
Oh no!
Did you crash your car out of pure spite for Charlie wishing that you crashed your?
Yeah. The way
is it true that you crashed your car because your roommate wished that you would?
Yeah. The way I did it was I stopped with traffic and I willed the lady to hit me from behind while I was stopped.
Come on,
you crafty son of a bitch.
I know. Nobody saw it coming. Except
dude.
me, about 3 car lengths ahead of time.
Oh man,
long story
now
about
you see
that
me.
is I stopped saying that shit to people after that day.
Except for the people I really want to get in car
Yeah,
crash.
I just say things like, "Man,
you have a crazy
hope you
power there,
fucking
Charlie."
Trip over your
That
shoelace."
sucks because I only had that car for about, let's see, I bought that car in
About 350.
less than a year. I just bought that car.
Okay, so what haven't we covered from your little recap? We did. You
My
gained
chair that thank God it's
your
not
weight
live.
down.
My
the
weight.
chair,
Fasting. TikTok.
TikTok.
I miss you guys.
Oh yeah, let's cover that.
Let's go in
Let's
depth
hold
on
on.
that.
Let's see. We got at least 30 minutes. So for the next 30 minutes, I would like you to regale us with how you missed us.
Yeah. Start with me.
I'm a social butterfly. And after I stopped doing the show, I also just stopped hanging out.
Yeah.
Like as a byproduct. It wasn't planned, but
The last time you walked out of this fucking building was the last time I saw you, Michael.
Yeah. The only day
Yeah, I fucked you and you
out of
did
all
rag.
those that I
Yeah.
intentionally avoided you was the day the Dolphins played the Patriots.
they played.
And I even asked
You say
Bun-
played. That's a strong word.
when I was
They
out with
definitely
Bun,
clocked
and I
in.
said, "Hey, where the fuck is Mike
They
going to be
showed
at
up.
for the game
They
tomorrow?
showed
Because
up.
I want to make sure I'm not there."
I tagged you in so many things.
I know. I didn't look at any of
It was
them.
such a great day. But yeah, I really stopped hanging out with everybody, and that was not helping me at all because that is my outlet. You know, the shitty jokes and the borderline, offensive humor and the actual offensive humor.
Mm-hmm.
And you guys get that, so it's great because that's how I can, let that shit out. But I
Personally,
didn't.
Bell's is my outlet.
I do love Bell's Outlet.
And then then a self-esteem issue because the weight gain, and it was just like this compounding hole of misery.
I didn't really notice that you had got. Did you get fat and not tell anyone?
Well, fat for me.
I love the
I
fact
used to
that you're
walk around
complaining
at
about being
180.
fat and you're wearing a shirt that says food on it.
But it's a cool
Sure.
Doom logo. Right.
So I used to walk around at 180. Like that's
Got
what I probably should be. Like healthy and not actively working out or anything. 180 should be my walking around weight.
Mhm.
So I'm almost 40 pounds over that. And it's obvious to me because everybody knows their body better than anybody else. So when you get out of the shower, you have this big fucking mirror, and every time I open the goddamn shower curtain, I'm like,
Yeah.
Who the fuck's in my house?
You get out of your own shower by yourself and you have a shirt on.
Oh God damn it! I forgot again to take my ding dang shirt off.
yeah, but it sucks. Everyone likes to think they're not that concerned about their image because
Mhm.
it's.
But you are.
Everyone likes to think that I guess they're more secure than they are.
Mm-hmm.
And I definitely thought that. And then once my body started changing a little bit, all within my control, by the way. I started thinking about girls.
You're going through changes, Mike.
Metamorphosis.
Start having hair on my balls.
Yeah,
You went through
touched
the
my wee-wee
change.
for the first time.
Getting hot flashes.
It really hit you, or hit me, and it sucked a
Mhm.
lot. So now I'm here though, and I already feel way better.
Good.
Life's good.
Good.
Life's good.
We're going to have to figure out this camera angle out again because I'm like, This is about as far as my neck wants to turn.
But you know, it didn't feel good. As soon as I get out of the fucking car, too, and I give Charlie a handshake. Hey, man, it's good to see you. He fucking takes his hand on my side and he goes, what's this?
Those
And
are
I'm
new.
like, fucking hell yeah. It's fine though. I don't.
For the
like,
audio
it
listeners,
needs to
Charlie
happen.
grabbed Mike's love handle.
Oh yeah, sorry. I gotta be
Oh,
more.
I did.
Yeah.
It's more
I
like a
have
love chair.
somebody I work with the other day had the hiccups, and there's nothing.
Sexier.
I don't want to say. No. I was gonna say there's nothing worse you could do to a woman, but I think.
Whoops.
Whoa, what's coming
No,
next?
so
Wow, what have you done to a
she's
woman?
been trying for like 30 minutes to get rid of the hiccups. So I
You
was like,
punched her.
I got a foolproof plan. Let me show you what to do.
Foolproof.
So I get her to
always
sit down in a bar stool, and then you just grab her gut and jiggle it.
No, what?
Oh yeah.
That's where did you? What myth? What MythBusters episode were you watching?
I just
where
wanted.
they
I just,
grabbed a
Do you
lady's
have one of those
gut.
friends that's not really your friend that gives you good advice about what you should do in situations?
Oh, I thought she was gonna whip my ass.
She didn't.
There's. Oh no. We're good friends.
like sex.
That's the M. Night Shyamalan twist of that story is that Charlie didn't get his fucking teeth knocked
It
out.
turns out he was in a commune in the middle of the
No,
forest
but
the whole time.
there are a few things you can do that will piss a woman off more than when she's sitting down. You walk up and just put your hand on her stomach.
Well, did she lose the hiccups?
She did, yeah.
Oh, well, good on you, Chuck.
It worked.
You nailed it.
Wow.
Almost took an ass beating in the process.
Well, there's nothing worse you can do to a woman.
What then?
Not one.
Then
that's
jiggle her
that's
fat.
why I wanted to reword it.
The jiggler fat. All right, guys, quick rapid fire round of fuck, marry, kill.
Go.
Paul Rudd,
Fuck.
Ashley Judd,
Fuck.
Elmer Fudd.
Fuck.
Paul Rudd, Ashley Judd, Elmer.
I'm gonna go
Hang on,
first.
I gotta
I'm
look
gonna
up
go first.
Ashley Judd.
Ashley Judd, fuck.
I'm gonna go first.
Elmer Fudd, kill.
I'm gonna go Paul Rudd fuck. And this is why. Paul Rudd is also Ant-Man. He can get very small, go into my body, hit all the right spots. Conversely, he's also Ant-Man. He can get very large, go into my body, hit all the right spots. Elmer Fudd, kill, because he's an attempted
Yeah,
murderer
fuck him.
and he's not even good at it. He sucks. Elmer Fudd's shit. And marry Ashley Judd because she successfully evaded Tommy Lee Jones in
All right.
I got it.
Double Jeopardy.
I got it.
I'm marrying.
And if she's a good, she's just a good lady, and I love her.
I'm marrying
That's
Paul
a good
Rudd
reason.
Yeah.
for the money, and it'll be a sexless relationship. Killing Elmer Fudd because fuck him. That's why.
Fuck Elmer Fudd, dude.
And fuck
sucks.
Ashley
Don't
Judd
fuck it. Don't fuck.
because fuck her. That's why.
Yeah,
All right. I'm fucking Ashley Judd.
got it.
All right.
Are we trying to say we're not gay? Is that
I'm
what we're trying
killing
to
Paul
say?
Rudd.
Why?
Why?
Just because.
Because he's Ant-Man and he can get really small and get all up
I'm
inside
fucking
you and
Ashley
all-
Judd. I'm killing Paul Rudd. I'm marrying Elmer Fudd and then divorcing his ass for that Disney money.
Okay.
Is he part of
Looney
Disney?
Tunes, yeah.
All
Is
right.
it Hanna Barbera?
Is it?
All right, hold on, because
I
all of
thought
you
it
have
was. I thought it was Warner Brother.
Warner
Oh,
Brothers.
is it? Well, then
It's definitely
whatever.
Warner
I'm marrying him
Get
for that
that
Warner Brothers money when I get divorced.
When you see the cops coming, Warner
money.
Brother.
Got it.
Yeah,
I remember
that's
those
the
shirts.
joke.
Those shirts.
Sorry.
Gadzooks, what up? Okay, well,
If
all
not,
of you
I'll
have the
just
wrong,
be in an angry marriage
all
for
of
the
you have
rest
the
of
wrong
my
answer.
life.
Okay,
Okay.
you I fuck Paul Rudd because he's a handsome man and he doesn't age. I marry Elmer Fudd because I don't know of a harder working man in the cartoon industry than that guy. That guy wakes up every fucking day and
75
hunts
years,
one
he's still
fucking
never
animal,
killed that rabbit.
never fucking kills it. But you know what? He fucking gets up the next day, does the same shit over and over again. And I like that blue collar mentality. You know,
Got
he
it.
doesn't
Pulls
mind getting his
himself up
hands
by his
Plus,
dirty.
you always know
bootstraps.
where your husband is.
To fail to catch
and he's
that.
reliable. That motherfucker's got the same routine no matter what. I'm
He's
not
never
texting
cheating.
him.
He's never
Exactly.
cheating.
Now-
And then
Okay, good.
I kill Sheeta because I don't know who the fuck she is.
Now, one problem with Elmer Fudd living with him, being married, is he may accidentally shoot you.
Yeah, because he's not good with that rifle, Mike.
Oh, he doesn't.
It's a shotgun.
He's
friend.
notorious.
Excuse me. The reason I'm married because he definitely shoots me.
Have you ever seen a double barrel rifle?
You
Also
have
good
to, you have
point.
to constantly scream
But
all your
with
conversations because he's deaf.
Yeah.
True. Wait, who's deaf?
I don't
Elmer
know. I
Fudd.
think
He's
Paul
deaf.
Judd.
How do we know he's deaf?
Wasn't he deaf in the thing?
No, he just sounded stupid. God, Charlie. This isn't
oh.
fair.
Ableist, you ableist
Paul
fuck.
Rudd has one of the best like 20 to 30 second clips from a movie anywhere where he's in the Starbucks. He's in the coffee shop and he's giving them the lecture on all their sizes are
Venti
contradictory to what they
versus
actually
Yes.
mean. And it's
20.
still one of my favorite fucking clips from any movie ever. And I
it's-
don't remember the
Because
fucking
it's
movie.
so true. Because fuck Starbucks.
Wait, yeah, what movie was that from?
I don't fucking know.
I
I,
don't know.
think Elizabeth Banks was in it. That
Mhm.
was his wife or
50
ex-wife.
is Italian for 20.
This is 40?
It's
And-
fucking
This
hilarious.
is 40?
You know,
We'll
it
look
could
it up
be.
after the show.
Listen here,
if it was
movie
Elizabeth
trivia,
Banks,
Charles.
it
Yes.
was either This Is 40 or
It's definitely either
Knocked
This
Up.
Is 40 or
Knocked Up.
I think it's
Knocked
This Is
Up.
40. I'm gonna go with This Is 40.
Knocked Up.
Knocked Up
I'm gonna go
was
with This Is 40.
Elizabeth Banks wasn't in Knocked Up.
She
Yes, she
was.
was.
I'm gonna go.
No, she fucking was not.
Yeah,
Yeah, she
so I
was. No,
said
she wasn't.
Oh,
Elizabeth Banks was in The 40-Year-Old Virgin.
I'm gonna go with This Is 40. Moving on.
It was a Judd Apatow sex tape, is what it was from.
All right, what would you like to talk about?
I would like to talk about sex, baby.
Let's talk about you and me.
let's talk about all the things.
That was my line.
Oh,
It was a byline.
We freaked
and I said it.
It was my line.
'Cause
It was
I'm
a
bi.
byline.
we freaked it.
All right. Well, I don't have anything to talk about. I had some Amazon reviews, but then I didn't.
Did I didn't have them?
I
I had them, and then they just didn't exist anymore.
anywhere,
Hey,
George.
at least I got the episode up a week late.
We still got 30 minutes to fill.
No, we really don't, Charlie.
Okay, real quick, I do want to talk about something.
Okay.
Okay, it's video game related, but that's fine.
Okay.
So the new Call of Duty's coming out. Even if you don't play video games, you know what Call of
October
Duty
6th.
is.
Oh,
Here's the problem.
I think that's what it is, right? October 6th?
Activision is one of the, I have no idea. Activision is one of the only publishers that is evil and people know it and accept it, and it never comes up as, oh, Activision's trying to, DLC's bullshit and they're trying to steal your money. EA gets fucking fucked over all the time for it, but Activision does the same shit.
Didn't Activision do Mortal Kombat? Isn't that them?
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers.
Yeah. As a
Jesus.
Mortal
publisher.
Kombat, I thought was
Every
Midway.
question that you don't know the answer to.
No.
is
First
Warner
of all,
Brothers.
Midway
Warner
hasn't known Mortal Kombat in a long time. Also, Warner Brothers is the publisher.
I just remember when I was a
And Boone
kid
created
playing
NetherRealm
Mortal
Studios,
Kombat.
who now makes Mortal Kombat, which is published by Warner Brothers. Moving on.
Got it.
Here's the problem. The new Call of Duty's
You
coming out.
can't argue that with a former GameStop manager.
And almost, but always in spirit. And almost every time a Call of Duty comes out, there's a console exclusive. It used to be all Xbox stuff, and now it's PlayStation. They have the marketing money behind it. But the exclusive is normally like, oh, you get this weapon skin, or you get this gun for X amount of months, or oh, you'll get early access to this DLC map for the first year. Not a huge deal. Still sucks because locking people out of content sucks, but was never really a huge issue.
Yeah.
Last time, and Charlie
content
can
privilege.
Charlie can relate. Last time they did this,
My
which was a
2020
problem.
platform of
It was
presidential
Destiny.
campaign.
They
Destiny.
kept-
It was
they
the
kept
guns.
weapons
Some of the
on
best guns in the fucking game, which is
PlayStation,
not
and
available
you
on the
couldn't get them
Xbox
on
version.
Xbox.
Yeah, the something Moon.
I know because Mike is the only person that could talk me. I walked in to fucking like hang out with him at work, and he talked me into buying a $400 PlayStation 4, which I didn't want. Which I was like, I'm not gonna play.
And you haven't stopped playing. Since.
Yeah, that's the moral story.
I mean,
So,
I got hooked.
Here's the
but-
issue now. They just announced a couple days ago that the new exclusive for Sony is there is an entire game mode. I don't remember what it's called, maybe operator mode. But anyway, it's an entire mode of the game
RUD
locked
mode.
to PlayStation for the entire first year. The whole mode is locked out. You can't play it at all. And the other problem with this is that they also announced crossplay. So it's like wish in one hand, shit in the other. So people have been asking Sony to cooperate with Xbox for crossplay so that you can play with your friends and not having to buy it
Right.
not have to buy a console for just one game to play with your fucking friends. Just let me play with people on other consoles. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So they
Yeah,
finally
it was
agreed.
toy
Oh,
sauce.
Call of Duty's crossplay. And then they were like, and then, while everybody was still clapping for that, they're like, and the new mode that everybody wants will only be locked to PlayStation users for the first year. So even though it's crossplay, the entire fucking mode of the game is not accessible if you own an Xbox. It's like,
well,
We're
you
going to
know
have
what?
a threesome, but
What
only
the
I
fuck?
get to touch
American
the vagina. You can
capitalism.
only
You don't
French
like
kiss
it?
the
Go
girl.
make your own fucking game. Isn't that what the argument people would throw out there?
Capitalism.
I don't know. I don't think when you're that big
You
in
didn't spill
mainstream
beer
media.
way up there, by the way.
It's
We're
not-
talking fair trade. That's armpit sweat, Charlie.
Yeah, I know.
What are you fucking not good at biology?
But the problem is they've somehow
Schooled.
managed to alienate both Xbox and PlayStation fan base because even PlayStation owners are pissed because they were excited to play with their Xbox friends and now they still fucking can't even though crossplay is a thing.
And this is only for a year, though.
But Call of Duty comes out,
Every year.
Shit. It's like an EA thing.
so by the time the next mode comes out,
There'll be another
The
Call
whole-
of Duty
and no
with
one
a
will
new
fucking
lock
play it
thing.
again.
God damn it.
so it's almost a death sentence. That's like coming out with, oh, there's a season pass for this game, but you can only get it, any of the content for this console forever. Because the life cycle of Call of Duty on a mainstream basis is a year at a time.
So it's basically like you and your buds, you go to a malt shop, you get yourself a chocolate shake. You get 2 straws for one thing, but one straw only gets the poop from the chocolate shake, and the other person gets the actual ice cream.
Where the fuck do you get your analogies from?
No, Bill. Here.
Where do you get your milkshakes from? Is my question.
I see what you're saying. Wait, Bill. I see what you're saying.
You
You're
guys
not going
don't
to
get
Killins.
extra poop.
All right, I see what you're saying, but it's really
I'm talking
like
about the chunky part of the mall.
it's really like two men trying to
Right.
enjoy some full frontal male nudity. But
Right.
only one of them get to see the cock and balls. The other one has it all digitized, blurred out.
Got it.
But
That is a
I
better
think
analogy.
I like Bill's analogy better.
Yeah. So anyway, I guess Microsoft is the ones that are sucking the poop in your analogy.
Yeah, and PlayStations are looking at dicks. In my
PlayStation gets the dick
analogy.
and balls, and Xbox owners are sucking shit through a straw, literally.
Well, that settles it.
Yeah.
I'm Team PS4.
God.
I want those dick pics.
I want to look at. Listen, if I'm gonna look at a dick, goddamn it, I want to see it.
I want it in 1080 penis. That's what the P.
Oh,
penis.
so
I
quit.
really, really hoped with you coming back here tonight, we could get through one episode without talking about somebody bringing up dicks.
Nope.
Charlie, how big is your dick?
In stone.
How
does it
heavy
weigh?
is it? It's
How many
stone.
stones?
What was
long is it?
Every stone is 14 pounds.
How much did that boulder weigh that fell out in Colorado and
Oh,
blocked
when we
the
started,
highway?
we were going to be a news podcast.
one trillionth of that?
You know what? I want to look that up, see how that memorial's coming along. See if anybody stopped to take
I bet you
photos.
they made a
It's
whole
probably
bunch of real
covered in
good progress.
fucking graffiti by now.
Well, that would be a cooler memorial.
Yeah.
They should let them.
I didn't feel like it was in an urban environment though. You'd really have to take a trek to go get this.
No,
thing.
I mean, you get graffiti anywhere. Anywhere somebody's got artistic talent, they're going to show that talent off. You don't have to be.
in an urban environment where the train goes and the train car goes elsewhere, and that's where it's showing up. I mean, let's just.
I mean, I've driven
I've
under
seen graffiti
overpasses
in
the
rural
middle.
areas, and it's really shitty.
I
It's
drove.
usually a swastika.
I drove. No, well, yeah.
Almost
there's that.
100% of the time it's a swastika.
It's actually all swastikas.
No, I can remember driving to Arkansas to see my brother one time, and
All swastikas in Arkansas.
No, we're in the middle of like fucking Murfreesboro.
What?
And-
Murfreesboro?
No, get that one more try.
Murfreesboro. I said it right. You both fucked it up.
Murfreesboro?
I thought you said Murfreesboro.
Mur-
I'm like, you're making shit up.
you guys are pissing me the fuck off.
Swastika goes as far as the eye can see.
In Murfreesboro.
Oh god, I'm irritated.
No. It's all good fun, Chuck.
The return address and all the Nazi propaganda is Murfreesboro, Arkansas.
No, that would be Little Rock, where Hillary and Bill are from.
Oh.
I
All
got
right,
Politz.
Oh,
Wow.
shit.
And me without my
You got
citronella
two-
candle.
I just
Charlie,
I just
you're
doomed
about
us-
to get suicide.
I just doomed us all. I'm sorry. I am really happy. Love my life. Not suicidal.
Suicide watch.
Okay.
Anyway, somebody had a fucking mural on the side, like you drive through and you're in the Ozark Mountains.
Mhm.
And somebody had painted the side of the mountain. And it was one of the best murals I'd ever
That's cool.
seen.
It's
Yeah, but
really
that's not
intricate.
graffiti, really.
It was.
I can't stop
it's a
imagining
mural.
every building in Arkansas being covered in swastikas.
The state road signs
just-
have
yeah.
perfectly printed swastikas.
You pull into fucking Rogers, Arkansas, and it looks like a Nazi propaganda rally.
All of it is.
All the construction is laid out in an aerial photo. It just looks like a giant building
I have
swastika.
a birthmark on my next to my belly
Everywhere
button.
you
that's
go,
almost
you
the
have to
exact
turn
same
right.
shape as Arkansas.
Oh, I thought
Is
you were
it
going
a
to
big
say
swastika?
swastika.
And it's a birthmark. Definitely not a brand.
Look, okay, you just made it into Murfreesboro, Arkansas.
Murfreesboro.
There's also a Murfreesboro, Tennessee, so fuck you.
How do you know that?
You
Steel trap,
You
man.
just passed into Murfreesboro, Arkansas.
I thought it was Murfreesboroton.
Murfreesboro, Arkansas. Okay, you're gonna find two houses just covered in swastikas. After that, you're gonna take your Third Reich onto. I wanted to hit that joke.
Every intersection has another intersection
Well
on a right
done.
angle right afterwards.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you. That was
Oh,
awesome.
head and hands, Charlie.
I'm sorry, Charlie.
Well,
I didn't mean to goof on you.
Although, for the record, even if you say it right, it still sounds like you're saying it wrong. The name of that fucking city. What is it?
Murfreesboro.
yeah, yeah.
Murfreesboro?
Is it Murphy's
It's
or Murfrees?
Murfreesboro.
Oh, Murfrees.
Murfreesboro.
Murfreesboro.
It almost sounds like you're putting another syllable in the middle.
No, I know.
That's why. Okay.
And they also have a giant meteor crater there that produces a lot of diamonds, so you can go pay $9 and dig in the dirt all day and potentially find precious gemstones.
Has anybody?
Oh yeah, they find some kid 4 or 5 years ago found a like 32 karat ruby in there, and you get to keep whatever you find.
What?
For $9. You can go there.
Well, it was
and dig
$9
for-
when I went there. But it was funny because I went in 2001 with my parents, and I can remember they give you a bucket, they give you a shovel, and you're in this giant crater in the middle of the Ozark Mountains.
A red sash.
And
Ozark.
they have,
Like that show.
yeah, show is amazing, by the way. So anyway, you're in this giant crater, and they've got this station set up where you dig your dirt and you walk over and you dump it on the thing, and it
How many
filters
buckets
down.
of dirt? Buckets of dirt. How many buckets of dirt do you get?
You as much
Is there a
as you want.
time limit? Or?
No, it's all day. You pay to go in for the day.
oh
It's
shit!
like it's like going to a
Fuck.
theme park.
That's a field trip.
Let's go make.
So,
let's
Hey,
go-
kids, you guys wanna dig in
here's
this-
the thing. Here's the thing. So I'm sitting there digging, and I'm like, I'm fucking getting paid today. I'm
How old
definitely
were
gonna
you
find
with that
something.
thought in your head?
It's 21.
Wait,
getting so
this was
fucking
2001. You were 21.
No, I was 2001.
How
I
fucking old are
was
Nobody
19.
knows.
I was 19.
Not even Charlie.
Shit.
Hang on,
okay.
do the math real quick.
So anyway, I'm digging, and I'm digging like a
makes
foot
sense.
down, filling a bucket, going over, running it through the filter, not finding shit. And I'm like, man, I can't find anything. I'm like really working hard. And I look over, and there's this fucking guy that apparently goes there all the time. He's dead now. He was
Good.
like
Fuck
80
him.
then.
Yeah. Let's steal his
He
diamonds.
is so deep in the fucking ground that all I see is a shovel coming back over. I mean, he's digging
Well,
7,
Charlie,
8
if you
feet
want
down.
it, you got to go get it.
You look down, it's just Dig Dug.
He's 7
just
feet
little
down
Dig Dug.
in the ground.
He's got the
digging.
miner's hat on.
But then
And the canary.
I researched him because when I went up to, anytime you find anything, you walk up to the booth and there's a person
And
there.
you very quietly and with no enthusiasm go, I found this fucking piece of
found
gold.
this.
I'd like
Don't
to keep
tell
this."
anyone.
well,
Don't
I
worry,
like
don't worry.
7
Thank
times
you.
I ran up there thinking I found a diamond. And finally the girl's like, look at me. Okay. If you find a diamond, it's not going to be fucking shiny.
Oh,
and
you
see-through.
kept thinking you found
I
some
kept
hot
thinking
shit?
I found something. I kept finding like quartz. So she finally looks at me and she goes, look, if it's a diamond, it's going to look like a piece of metal. Okay. It's going to look like a piece of metal. A diamond looks the way it does because they polish it,
Yeah.
cut it, all that. So when you find something that looks like a diamond, it's not a diamond. You don't have to keep coming up here every time.
That's amazing.
Because I was literally like that
You're not the
asshole
only one
that
that
keeps
bothers
yelling
that
bingo and they don't have fucking bingo, not even close to it. So finally she's like, just watch that guy. If he finds something, he comes over here, he knows what he found, and they check it and they weigh it and tell him what they think it's worth.
What do you think he's made before he died? Just from
I
that
think
pit.
upwards of like $500,000.
On what?
Fuck me. Let's go to the
I
thing and
told
do
you,
it,
some
guys.
kid found a 32 karat ruby that was valued at like 300 grand.
Do they think that the reason that's so rich in gemstones is because of the
Because of
pressure and the heat
because
from
of
the
the
original
meteorite
impact?
crash. Yeah.
Got it.
It's called the Murfreesboro Diamond Crater. I knew it. I fucking knew it. Halfway through, I knew where's that box cutter at? It says
Murfrees
God.
Burrowtons.
It's-
Just Google it.
The Winchesterton Fieldville.
It's called. Anyway.
God damn it. That is real good.
So
When the
good.
meteor hit, it fucked up all the fucking letters.
It was initially.
It used to be called Murphy Town, and then nobody wanted to fix the fucking
It's called
sign.
Crater of Diamond State Park.
Hell yeah. That's a
Well, there's
sick-
not even a Murphy's in that name.
It's in Murfreesboro,
He's not wrong. That's the dumbest name I've ever seen.
Murphy.
printed.
outside
Borough.
of Port Salerno.
Murphy. It's like double E.
Oh. That's lazy.
M-U-R-F-R-E-E.
That's just lazy.
Murphy's.
That's what it looks like.
It looks like a shitty sandbox.
Where's the crater?
It looks like there's no fun has ever been
Well,
had
it's-
there.
No.
See, that's how you know the Earth is flat, because the crater wasn't even curved.
It looks like
Amen, sister.
it looks like the good Lord was gonna build a beach there, but he was just like, nah.
Wait, there's no water.
nah. I'm gonna make this
I'm sorry.
landlocked
It's only
and shitty.
$8. It's only $8.
Oh shit.
Wow.
Do they have a record of the total claims from that pit that resulted in money?
Yeah, I'm super curious about
yeah,
that.
I'll find out.
I would
right
love
now.
to know the,
The
total amount of money that's
frequency
come out of that pit.
Yeah.
Because there's definitely still that one guy or one girl that's in there like every...
railroad with the money we made from these diamonds.
Charlie, when you got in the pit, did you
Don't
try to
forget
love
about all
someone?
the Asian people that built the
Visitor
railroad.
finds 7.44
we
carat,
bought the
carat
Asians that
diamond at
built
Arkansas's
that.
crater of Diamond State Park.
What's 7.4?
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Worth.
Okay. Hit
In
me.
total,
Yep.
75,000 diamonds have been found there.
Okay.
Is there a total like value or no?
I'm looking right now.
Because that one dude made half a mil.
While in southern Arkansas for a baseball tournament, 14-year-old Kalel Langford of Centerton, Arkansas,
That little
fulfilled a
fucker.
long-time
Centerton?
dream of visiting Arkansas's
Centertown.
crater of Diamond State Park. Kalel and his parent, Kal-El. Sorry, that's Kal-El.
Amazing.
He was
That's-
fucking
yeah.
Superman.
Yeah, because he went back to where his fucking ship
Son of a
was.
bitch.
That was the crater.
Oh my god! And he made the diamonds with his fucking
He
eyes.
grabbed a
He
piece
did.
of coal and he squeezed it in his hand until it pressurized.
Amazing.
Motherfucker.
March 11th, by the end of the day, he had registered the 7th largest diamond found at the Arkansas State Park since 1972. He was
It's been open
walking.
for about 50 years.
Kalel was walking near the east drain. Fuck, I was only by the north drain.
Way off.
Kal-El.
When he spotted the shiny
Well,
dark brown
To be
gem.
fair, he's got X-ray vision.
Yeah.
yeah.
So Kal-El Superman.
Did it say what it was worth?
He,
Also, he could probably
I'm
dig
looking
like
right
a
now.
motherfucker. Let's be honest.
They might
Yeah.
not publish the actual value.
he can dig faster than a speeding bullet.
I wonder how do they tax that? Is it just based on the current value of that?
I would
stone?
imagine
Yeah.
because I mean, I
And
didn't
what is it
find
like?
shit,
Just your
but-
local tax? There's a federal tax. Like
As
is
far
it
as I'm concerned, the
an
tax I
income
pay
tax?
on that ding dang diamond is the $8 I paid to enter that park.
oh wow,
I get the
I'll
rest.
make America great again.
the largest diamond ever found in the United States was found there, and it weighed 40.23 carats.
What's the
What does that mean?
What's the
Yeah.
largest diamond a 9-year-old in Africa has ever
In
found?
June 2015, another visitor from Colorado discovered an 8.52 carat white diamond. The diamond was later graded colorless and internally flawless by the American Gem Society
Holy
and
fuck.
valued at $500,000.
Fuck me. That's a good
No,
diamond.
Bill. Jesus Christ, we've talked about this.
Come on. One of you. No?
Come
It's a
on, one
numbers
of
game,
you.
Bill. It's a numbers game. Eventually, one of us will take you up on
Yeah.
it.
You know what? They're 3 hours behind us. I'm going to call them right now.
Put him on
Oh,
speakerphone.
shit.
Oh my god!
Call him.
Put the
sit.
The park is currently closed.
Oh wow, idiot!
Wow.
Way to
Way to
match.
fuck that bit up.
Are they close at 6 o'clock?
Losers.
6:30.
Is Arkansas 3 hours behind us,
you,
right?
No,
Still,
it's-
there's one guy that's
it's
driving
1 hour
every
away.
day because he's like, "There's still light out." He's like, "Oh, we're closer." Fuck you! You can be closer. My dead
Jedediah,
body.
we told you, you can't stay here after dark. I can do what I want.
I brought my tent.
I got a lantern.
They moved the tent. He's like fucking 20 feet underground.
Did you have any more ideas, by the way?
Oh, I forgot all about that.
I do have, I think we only have time for one because it's,
Okay.
we'll do one.
Hit me, baby, one more time.
Oh baby, baby.
I don't know where I was going. The whole thing about the high ideas is that I don't remember where I was going to go with
It's
them.
like a
No context ideas.
Right.
It's like a puzzle piece, but he doesn't have the rest of the puzzle.
Yeah.
So instead of missing one
It's
piece,
like-
you're missing the other
It's like when you're
499
looking at a
pieces.
guy's dick, right?
And all you see is the balls.
I was hoping you were going to have a fun.
And there's one hair growing off the left side of the shaft. You're like, where'd that hair come from?
Mm-hmm.
So we dive in and we find out.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Haunted Blockbuster.
Okay.
Where was that going with Haunted Blockbuster?
Being
Oh, you think that we could open it up
Blockbuster
as
is-
an attraction
Yeah,
because there's
Blockbuster is
so
now
many
a
closed
ghost.
blockbusters,
Right.
And they have to be fucking
They're
haunted.
the one in Alaska.
We'll just kick Verizon out and we'll move in.
It's so funny.
Got it.
All the stores that are open in like all the Hollywood videos and the old blockbusters is so clearly what they used to be.
Yeah, like the AutoZone on
You
US
know,
1 that
because
was definitely a
every fucking
blockbuster.
every
Verizon
wall
and
is a
Palm
glass
City.
window. Like every fucking wall is a giant glass window.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
wonder what you were.
Yeah. You
The
were
other thing I
definitely.
noticed was every day is a winding road.
Every day is a painted sky.
That's true.
Look a little bit closer, feeling flat. Okay, real quick though. If you were to walk into a haunted blockbuster,
Yeah.
who, because it's just,
Do I know it's haunted ahead of time?
no.
Am
well,
I
no,
there-
no, you
am I
do.
there to rent a game or a movie?
So
You
now I'm just
do.
trespassing?
You do. You walk into the haunted blockbuster. It still has the blockbuster logo, which is the only way you would know it's
Just
still
the
a
outline
blockbuster.
though, because the sign's been removed?
Right.
Got it.
But a new renter has not yet moved in. You walk into your haunted blockbuster, is filled with video games and movies, or the ghosts of the video games and movies. Who do you want in your haunted blockbuster?
Okay.
What ghost?
Hold on.
What ghost
okay.
would you like to see?
The
in your
Ghost of
haunted
Donkey Kong 64.
Got it. Good
I would
one.
want to see the ghost of Turok.
The ghost of the
Scary.
helicopter game on Sega Genesis. It was my favorite game ever, and I don't remember the name of it. Counter something.
The Ghost of Tony Hawk Pro Skater.
1, 2, 3.
I rented the
Tony
same
Hawk
game.
Pro Skater.
the original.
You don't call the originals 1. When Rambo came out, it wasn't Rambo 1.
Got it.
Has anything come out and been called the first of its kind in the title?
Well, there was
Probably novels that they know is going to be a trilogy.
there was Resident Evil 1.5, which was weird.
Yeah, but that was a remake
Yeah,
True.
no.
or a
No.
remaster with extra bullshit
There's Resident Evil Director's Cut.
that supported the analog stick.
I wouldn't want that.
that was
one.
the only one that supported the analog stick.
Yeah, I would want my haunted blockbuster to have Patrick Swayze from Ghost, so he could help
That
me.
was too on the nose, huh?
Yeah, well, if I'm gonna be in a haunted blockbuster,
No,
I
but
want
the
real
alive
ghosts in
version
there.
of Patrick.
Oh,
Swayze
not the ghost
from
version, the
Ghost.
alive version of
The-
Patrick
as a
Swayze from
ghost.
As
You don't want to have a
ghost.
compound ghost, and you're gonna,
No.
you can't even see him.
You
I
don't.
would
That's
want
a double.
That's a
ghost.
concentrated ghost.
No,
I
that's
would
a
want
double
Bill
ghost.
Cosby's
He's alive.
ghost dad.
You don't want double
That's
ghosts.
just regular Patrick Swayze
Right.
at that point.
Bill Cosby's ghost dad.
I don't want Bill Cosby at all.
Ghost
no.
Dad?
It's kind of ruined
Hey,
everything.
remember
for me.
Ghost
Movie
Dad with Bill
Ghost.
Cosby?
No.
Ghost
Just
Dad?
he's just a ghost in the afterlife, just spiking the fuck out of drinks.
Yep. That's
Casper.
the whole movie's about.
Oh my God, was it date rape? Because this is starting to make a lot of sense.
No, so it's Devon Sawa playing Casper,
No, I don't actually need the explanation. I'm just making
Patrick Swayze
arbitrary, terrible jokes.
from Ghost.
Wait, you said pick a ghost.
Oh wait, you're not explaining.
No,
You're just telling
we
me
can
the
have multiple
blockbuster.
ghosts.
You have to pick one.
I mean, you
I have to
can't
pick
really
one
have
ghost.
a
Yeah, you-
truly
you-
One
haunted
fucking
house.
ghost.
Okay. My ultimate ghost would be
Martin Lawrence from Blue Streak.
Snake Plissken.
Oh wow!
So not
Escape
Kurt
from
Russell, who's
LA,
still
Escape
alive?
from New
Yeah.
York.
Yeah.
What do you like better, LA and New York?
L.A. For sure.
But actual cities in real life, what do you like better?
New York.
You have to pick a borough.
No, you don't. It's LA versus New
Brooklyn.
York.
Brooklyn's dope, dude.
Bucktown.
I love Brooklyn.
But LA's got
Little
all those
Bushwick
homeless
action.
people.
Bushwick is sick. I don't know if you guys have ever been.
Ooh, that's
Did
a real
you know
hipster answer.
Fabuloso is balling in a
Oh
Brooklyn?
no, it could be
Dawn?
Williams. It could have been worse.
Yeah, but Bushwick is Bushwick is cool.
Williams Free Bergenton.
Williamston, Murfreesboro, Townsend.
what is the name of that made-up
City
city
again.
that you made up for that made-up story?
That fake that fake crater.
Yeah, this guy said diamonds look like metal.
Fucking liar. Fucking Charlie the liar. All right, so should we? Is that it? We gonna wrap it up?
I don't know.
Never.
I never wrap it up.
Never.
It's 9:17.
Sure.
So we bit 45-minute bit. Charlie's got scissors. We should probably wrap it up. That's gonna do it for a literal show. Welcome back, Mike James.
The crowd goes wild.
We love him so much. Ah, Jesus.
Hey guys, you want to hear something funny?
Yeah.
Our video recording and streaming crashed midway through, and I had to restart it.
No.
And that's probably why I got a text from Blue.